What is divine timing and what role does it play in your twin flame journey? I believe this is a very important concept to understand because, of course, you want to know when are you going to manifest your twin flame union. Is there a time? Does it take 10 years, 5 years, 2 years? What does it depend on? So what I found is that the concept of divine timing can kind of trick us into believing that there has to be a time, a specific time frame in which you will do certain things, you will meet your twin flame, you will come into union, your union will manifest, or like you will manifest a certain money and stuff. But the point is that when we think about timing and divine timing in this way, we are kind of giving up our way to external circumstances to make it happen. Kind of like, oh, okay, so my twin flame union will happen when this will be cleared, or in 10 years maybe I will manage to do it. It's kind of like it puts you into a passive state of waiting. So waiting for something to happen, waiting for divine timing, for the universe to do something, to move things around, for your twin flame to do something. This concept can really bring us into the trap of thinking that it is the external reality, it is our twin flame that needs to do something for us to experience our twin flame union, for us to move forward into our journey. There is a reason why I often talk about my journey, emphasizing the fact that I manifested my twin flame union in 1 year since the moment I got into deep separation with my false twin flame. I don't say it to brag about it, or to say, I got it in 1 year. Like, I made it into 1 year, I'm so good. It's not about that. I stress this concept because I want you to understand that the time, it only depends on you. Divine timing, I believe it's a myth. It's a concept that has been a bit misunderstood in the spiritual world, as if something outside of us will make things happen. The planets, the movements, our twin flame, waking up. No. We can talk about divine order, which is something different, but divine timing, it's a concept that I think you can just throw in the trash and never think about it again. It only depends on you, and the time is simply the amount of time that passes, that we experience, because we are on this plane, between our steps in our journey. So between the place where we are and the place where we want to go, which is in this case our union, twin flame union, right? And so what I found is that many people in the twin flame journey, in the spiritual community, think that things will happen when their twin flame awakens, when the twin flame will write them, when the twin flame will leave that relationship. But the point is that you need to take the responsibility of everything that you see outside of you and do the healing. And this is the main thing. So the reason why I manifested my twin flame union in 1 year was not because I'm special, I'm some kind of like crazy person. But it's because I understood that if I was waiting around, nothing would ever happen. I simply did the things that I need to do one by one every single day. I never waited on myself. I say 1 year because that is when I actually started being committed to it and do everything about it, do everything for it, which was leaving my corporate job. As well, because it was part of my alignment to my authentic self, right? So do what I wanted. And so I started to work every single day on it, because I understood that if I didn't do anything, nothing would ever move. Nothing happens if you don't do the healing on yourself. The external reality is simply a reflection in that specific moment of where you are. Okay, external reality, a mirror. That's where you're now. Okay, where do I want to go? The mirror will change when I get there vibrationally within myself. And so when you take it in a way that it's kind of like a degree that you take, right? That's your twin flame union in the end. And by the way, I did a video about that in which I go very deep into this metaphor. Honestly, it wasn't really a good video, but if you want to go deeper with this, you can check it out. Anyway, being as a degree, it means that it's only up to you to take it. So the universe will give you everything for you to do it, everything, like every test, every single thing, you will always be guided and supported by universe to make it through. But if you don't do it, nobody will ever do it. That is the key thing. A degree, only you can do it. A baby, only you can birth it. And so the time is really the time in which it takes for you to take that degree. And what it takes to take the degree, the universe knows, God knows. And so that is the divine order, meaning that you need to grow into a certain way. There are certain lessons that need to play out in a certain way. Because of course, we know, like school, right? We have middle school, high school, university stuff. Like, it goes for level. Your twin flame journey is exactly the same thing. It goes for level. So if you don't overcome the first layers of lessons, of challenges, of tests, you cannot proceed to the next one. And so the universe will be always giving you all the time that you need to overcome that. And like, nobody's rushing you to do it. But if you don't move through the lessons, if you don't do the healing on your own with the mirror exercise, and as always, you can find everything in the description below. And so this is about learning lessons in the process and doing the mirror exercise over and over every day. That's all it is. And in the end, you will proceed on your path. And there is an ending point. There is a point in which you get it, in which, oh, look, my twin flame is here, like I manifested my union. It's because you got to that point vibrationally. But it's only you that can get yourself there. The universe will do everything to get you there and will give you all the support. For me, the key was to do everything in my everyday life. So all my focus went on building my purpose and manifesting my union. Like, I didn't put any energy in anything else. That's why I did it in 1 year, because I simply understood that if I don't do it, nobody will do it for me. And so every day was focused to do that, whatever I needed to do. Maybe one day was to work on my twin flame union, do some healing. Another day was about was to work on my purpose, and another day was to maybe rest or go to have a holiday for myself, like all of it. But I did everything out of the intuition, the inner guidance that was bringing me towards that. And every single day has been at a purpose in my journey, in the whole process of manifestation. And so you understand that the concept of divine timing doesn't really make any sense. Divine order makes more sense, which is the way that the universe presents you the lessons, the tests, the things that you need to heal in the right order, because you cannot, if you don't have the teeth, let's say, you cannot eat, food that requires teeth, right? You need to start from what you can take. And then you grow and grow until you're ready for a twin flame union. But if you don't move through those things on your own, doing the things yourself, there is no divine timing that holds, let's say. And so the time, it's simply the time that it takes for you to move through the things that the universe thinks you need to move through in order to be ready for a twin flame. That's what it is. I hope this video clarified the fact that divine timing and waiting is something that you can just forget about it, because it doesn't help you, doesn't support you. And the only thing that you can do is simply to think about your union as a degree and to say, okay, I will do everything that I want. But it's important that you step into the mindset that it depends on you and only you. Because your twin flame, it's a mirror of you. And so when you heal, they heal. So you don't have to worry about what they're doing, what happens on the reality. You simply have to worry about you, what's happening on your reality, what's happening in your inner world, what is it that the universe wants you to move through. That's the only thing you need to focus on. Do your job, take what is on your plate, do the things that you need to do that the universe asks you every single day. And that's it. That's the only thing, really. So again, for me, the key was to do it, to start doing this every single day and to work with a coach. That has been the biggest important thing, investing to Twin Flame Ascension School with Twin Flame Universe and getting myself a coach that I will never leave for the rest of my life, and I'm sure about that. That was really the shortcut, the acceleration path. So yeah, if you want to work with me, if you need any support on your journey, you find all my information below in the description box. And thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.